Time for Penn State picks and predictions. And who knows what Greg Pickel's going to say next? I just don't know. Okay, Greg, moving along here on the Penn State Blitz podcast. It's your favorite segment. I think it's a fan favorite now.
I don't know about that.
We're going to make some Penn State picks here on the Purdue game, but also you're going to give some bonus picks and leave yourself open to ridicule. I don't know. I'm hoping you can redeem yourself. It's been a little bit of a slow start. Let's just start with Penn State. The line, I think, as we talk about it,
28.5.
28.5. What's the total? 105? I can't even. But at this point, after last week,
it's in the 50s. I mean, the total seems to move so much on these college games that look, if you're interested, but I would say it's mid-50s, probably 54, 56 right now as we record this. Mm-hmm. So, I look at this game. Keep in mind, in August, when FanDuel was approved for legalized sports betting in Pennsylvania,
sure,
it listed a line for every Penn State game at that point. Mm-hmm. And it had Penn State as a 10.5-point favorite against Purdue. Mm-hmm. That line moved up to 14.5 by Friday night after Penn State's win. By the time Elijah Sindelar and Rondell Moore went out on the same play, it jumped to 21. Then it moved to 24.5. Then when Jeff Brom came out and said both would miss the game, it went to 28.5. Clearly, odds makers, thought Purdue could make it a game with their two starting stars, if you will. And now they just don't see much of a chance for the Boilermakers to come into Beaver Stadium and win this game or even really keep it competitive. And as long as Penn State shows up for this game, which I don't feel James Franklin's been good at avoiding look-ahead spots.
Yes.
And if you're ever going to have one, this is it. Off a Friday night game, where you had to buy a week to prepare for it, and you did everything right. If there was ever a look-ahead spot and a letdown spot, this would be it. James Franklin's been good at avoiding those, though. I think that has come through in a lot of instances like this. Mm-hmm. So I think Penn State, as long as it gets off the bus and the offensive line keeps Purdue's front
seven in check.
You're
going to pick this game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm stretching out my thoughts, Bob. I have it Penn State 40, Purdue 10.
40 to 10?
Yes.
Cover. 49-7. I'm going to go Penn State. I think they might actually threaten a shutout. I don't know. I see them getting up early in this game, and it's just going to be Dinkin and Duncan. It's Purdue going to try and salvage something in the second half. They're just too deep. They're too fast. I agree with you 100% that James is really good at keeping this team focused on the week at hand. He's been doing it. We in 2017.
Want to know, Bob?
Yeah, we kind of made fun of him a little bit, but the team has bought into this approach. I don't think that they're going to look past this game to Iowa. Iowa is a big game. I'm going to say 49-7. I don't really have a bold prediction for this game. I'm a little curious to see.
Well, you better find some by Friday morning.
That's right. Fair. You have to check the PennLive site for that. I'm a little curious about Shorter. He took a nasty hit in the Maryland game, a targeting hit. He left the field. I'd like to. Hopefully he'll be back. I think the passing game could use him. But yeah, 49-7. It feels like this is the number can't be too high to pick Penn State. I doubt that they're going to start slow. So hopefully, and also I do feel like we have to say we were pretty wrong on the Maryland game. I thought it was going to be super close. I think I picked it something like 27-23. So I missed it by that much.
Right.
You were a little bit more confident in Penn State, but
I had a 10-point victory.
We're going to try.
50.
We're going to try and do better.
Sure.
And hopefully we'll get started against Purdue. But now let's get to your bonus picks.
Well, first of all, remember to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, youtube.com/allpennstate. If you're listening to the podcast, it comes out every Thursday morning. You can find it on iTunes, Stitcher.
Stitcher. I wish there was a switcher. I would definitely subscribe to that.
There is. It's a different program for a different thing that we do.
I don't think we're talking about podcasts, but go ahead.
No. Hey, a couple bonus picks. We talked about this one Tuesday, Bob.
Okay.
And I know that people have varying opinions on teasing college football games, but tease up the Iowa total of 53, and the Hawkeyes up to 10.5. I think it's a tremendous bet.
So you're getting Iowa and 10.5, and you're saying the total will be under 53.5.
Correct.
Okay.
And I just don't say that. You're right. That game has 10-9 written all over it. The other one I like, Rutgers plus 13, and I think I might even look for a money line. They fire their coach. Maryland could be without its starting quarterback, a couple other standouts.
This is the second time you picked a Rutgers game.
I know. I don't know what that says about me.
What is wrong with you?
And then the other one, Auburn to go into the swamp and beat Florida.
Well, what's the line on the game?
2.5.
Okay.
Line is 2.5 for Auburn.
Okay.
So they are favored to win that game, but I like that one a lot too. So I will either be panhandling somewhere this time next week, or we'll be back here discussing all the riches.
We'll see your boss about maybe a little extension or a raise in case you just completely off the mark again. I don't know. You guys have been warned about some of his picks. You could go with him or against him.
Just do it all in, whichever you do.
49-7 Penn State, 40-10 Penn State.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how we finish this Purdue week off. I think we're due. One of us is going to be really close to the final score. I feel that way pretty strongly.